Good morning, it's the 2nd of June, day 2 of my 21 sun salute, and here is the picture from yesterday, and here is my dream journal and a little old school jotter from my parents' house. Day 2 reads that I had a dream about my painting mentor Ken Hamilton, who taught me so much. And in my dream, he was teaching an art class, and I was amazed at the quality of the portraits that these students had managed to create in a really short space of time. Something that stayed with me was that they had managed to keep the darks in order to make the brights shine. I taught an art class a couple of weeks ago, and I was kicking myself afterwards because I hadn't really driven that home, that these students had lovely drawings that had the full, contrast, dark and bright. And then when we went to put paint in, they tended to eliminate the darks. So that was something I need to remember going forward. And the second dream I remember was about my cousin Anne, whose music is about to blow you all away. She's recording at the minute over in London. Anne Falconer, and one of the lyrics from one of her songs came to me in the dream, which I won't read exactly to you, but it's all about the light shining out of you and everyone. And then I had an image. I should show these little tiny sketches that come. Yesterday's tiny sketch was actually very close to what actually came here. Once I get an idea in my head, sometimes it's hard to shake it, so let's just go with that. So today's is the idea of fragmenting a face into bands of dark and light in order to make a face, I suppose, a little more like a sun. And sure, let's just go with it and see what comes. And it's a rainy day today, so it's pattering away in the background. And very quickly, a nice face comes through. And I make the decision to radiate the lines outwards and not to bring them in over it. Just going with my gut. And the idea of the sun's rays very much still there, but then I make a big mistake. I've forgotten to paint in the lights before the glaze, and so the glaze obliterates them, and I need to do them all over again. But still, she comes back. A lot of detail, a lot of movement. So here we are. I need to go and get my friend now. And despite the big mess up in the middle by forgetting a step of my technique, I am happy with what has happened. She is strong and shining. And this little image that I'd taken halfway through was a goddess, and as a reminder of the lights. And when I go in to put finishing touches, we will soften up and brighten up these mid-tones. And ensure that the light is truly shining from the center out. So a little bit more variation with glazes. And a little bit of colour will come. But for today, Sun 2 of 21. And day 3 tomorrow. It'll be a lovely challenge as I have a few friends here for the weekend, so hopefully the focus will be good and all will flow with ease.